The next exercise will prepare for the next TPC challenge. So first we'll do a few repetitions to emphasize the starting position and the string of fire. The string of fire will be 8 consecutive shots as fast as you can guarantee hits in that rectangle from a distance of 7 yards. So what we are testing with this drill? First, we are testing the integrity of our fire control triangle. So that's the stance, grip, and trigger control synergized, putting everything together. And second, you're testing also your balance, your personal balance of speed and accuracy. If you want to implement the retraction effect, shoulders a little bit back and down, they will attach your arms, that isosceles triangle that you form with your arms, to your torso, and torso is attached to your pelvis. That forms your shooting platform. And that's the reason that at the very beginning we are very detailed on how to build a proper stance. Not because you'll take that perfect stance in an actual gunfight or practical situation, but it's a learning tool how to build correctly your shooting platform, and that shooting platform should be properly connected together. What's the reason? The reason is at the moment that shooting platform stays consistent in that same geometrical configuration, that will guarantee that the same forces will act upon the gun, and the behavior of the handgun under recoil will be very predictable, very cyclical, which equals precision. We'll start from imminent threat position. Imminent threat position, it's the final assessment point. If at that point he is still an imminent threat, how much will change from here to bang here? Not much. So once you pass that point, you're committed to the shot. We call it also a point of no return. Here, all the components of the grip is be already built. Pressure, the nutcracker effect, and wrist stiffness, they needs to be present already. From here to full extension, you have only 2 points of focus. Touch and prep the trigger, so you arrive with the trigger prepped on the target. And if you're shooting iron sights, you start shifting the focus from the target to the front sight as much as it's necessary in order to make an accurate shot. With the red dot, you keep the focus on the target. Not on the target entirely, but you pick up a tight spot to focus on. That's not going to affect your peripheral vision, but will improve your accuracy under speed. So basically we're testing that entire fire control triangle right now. So that's the integration layer. We have the core skills, stance, grip, trigger control. Now we're in the process of integrating this core skill in one more complex element. Eyes and ears, we have that gray rectangle, 7 yards. We'll do it a few times. Gun, it's about chin level. Finger off trigger. If you're running a gun with safety, it's off. From here, the only thing is to present and make a string of 8 shots. Why 8 shots? But build drill, it's 6 shots. Why 8? My favorite answer is because we can. But the true reason behind it is when you have extended string of fire, long string, you're testing also the consistency of the grip. And remember, we're paying attention to keep that consistent pressure. There's a tendency in prolonged strings of fire, most shooters start to relax the grip and start smashing the trigger. You need to be aware, keep that really firm, good pressure on the grip, very consistent, before during the first shot till the very last 8 shot needs to stay exactly the same. Trigger manipulation needs to be very gentle, like you're clicking a key on the keyboard every single time. So the moment that you're thinking about speed, that should not affect the amount of force that you apply on the trigger. You're testing consistency of your shooting platform, grip, and trigger manipulation at that point. It needs to be very cyclical, very repetitive.
See what kind of pattern you see on the target, and then apply one fit. Check your stance, force center of gravity, check your grip. Do you have the pressures built? Is the nutcracker starting? Are your wrists stiff? Stand by. Good, good.
If you like the video, visit the online training page on our website or check the calendar section to sign up for our in-person courses. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.